he has talked so much shit about you. It's like
Oh, please give me a sample. I would love to hear it all.
he considers you like the boogeyman.
Oh,
The first thing that he like asked me and make sure that I didn't knew you or that I haven't like had any type of connection. The worst thing, yeah, like any.
he vetted you against contact with me. That's amazing.
But I think the worst thing he said is what your involvement with in the Pavana thing.
Oh, tell me more.
Well, he said that you were the one that was torturing her.
Oh,
Yeah, that you were the one. Basically, all the things that he did, he
mm,
was blaming on you, and he was making other people think that you were doing stuff that he was doing at the moment. So many people did actually like believed him, and I think that I'm not sure about Pavana, but other people did.
maybe we should recap the Pavana situation. What happened was there was this one woman, Pavana. She's a middle-aged woman and she lives somewhere in the middle of America somewhere. And so she was sort of interested in the cicada thing, as I understand. And I
Hmm.
believe that my first interaction with her was in July 2017, right? She came into this Discord. It was called Curious Cats, and I was a moderator there or whatever. And she came in there and she wanted to talk to me because she had made contact with Thomas, I believe, and they had
Hmm.
invited her to talk to me, sort of to get a different opinion, right? And I talked to her,
Yes.
and I had the idea that she and I left on decent terms. I didn't really intend to talk much to her, but she kind of sort of stayed around in the community. Like, you would read her in YouTube chats, and over time she would get severely less coherent. Like, sometimes she would just like as though she had just like hit her head on the keyboard and then pressed enter. And
Hmm.
yeah, maybe you can illuminate some of the backgrounds of that situation. What did Thomas tell her about me?
Well, I know about this, and this is just somebody told me that there was an occasion that uh, they were messing with her, and it was Thomas' son just writing C's on the email like over and over and over, and on the other side was like uh, Thomas feeding her that it was some kind of puzzle and stuff, and it was just his son like, uh huh,
His son literally shit posting to her via email.
yeah, and Thomas was reinforcing via just using the esoteric meditation kind of, oh, you're gonna have a visitation on your dreams,
Uh-huh.
shit, and so he used like kind of like a placebo effect or just made that person like believe that
Oh, I
reality.
mean, the thing is, she doesn't seem exactly mentally on a good foundation. She does seem a little unstable, um, which is
Well, I
probably.
think that that's the result of. I mean, she was writing a book after she's met Thomas.
Have you seen the video where Pavana sort of talks about her experience in all of this?
I re-uploaded that video in a series that I put up exposing Thomas.
Oh,
It's like,
I did not see it. So just to recap, Pavana uploaded this video, right, where she talks about her experiences with Thomas,
hmm,
and she talks about how she sort of fell into, like, had a mental breakdown, and then she was because like, as far as I understand, like, she was bullied online from different identities, and
yes.
Thomas told her that I was behind it.
DJ Janky, talk to me. No,
Who? Brother Box.
brother Bach.
I thought it was Lisa. I want out. Let me out.
That's
Because
correct.
for whatever reason. And apparently that, or some other things, I'm not sure exactly, that fucked with her head so much that she had to be put in a mental hospital because she had a nervous breakdown.
Correct.
And in that situation, as she says in the video, Thomas pretended to be her psychologist
Mm-hmm.
and gave the medical advice or whatever. And as proof, she like took a picture of the hospital letter where it says his name, Tom Schoenberger.
Yes.
Now, I have good reason to believe that he is not actually an accredited doctor of any kind in California.
No. No,
And,
but here's the thing. He took advantage that he has a brother that is. But
well,
yeah, she shows the evidence that it actually happened.
but that advice does not. I mean, even if his brother is an immunologist, which I suspect is a credible field of medicine, that does still not make him a psychologist or a neurologist or anything to that effect. So, and even then, he wasn't her doctor, you know. And pretending like he was is just unethical as shit.
It's a crime. Giving advice about medication and treatment without being a doctor, I mean,
But yeah, Thomas told Pavana that I'm effectively behind a bunch of online identities, and then
mhm.
just fucking with her. What I find interesting is have you ever had any contact with Genki?
Yes,
Yeah,
I consider him a friend.
yeah. The thing with Genki is like he flat out white knighted for Pavana. Okay, at certain points he flat out white knighted for Pavana and talking about he had talked the suicidal friend out of suicide and whatnot. But at the same time, he would have had to know that it was in fact Thomas behind the bullying. Did he not? Like he he
Well,
he clearly was aware of that, and he was in contact with Thomas as well. And if the word around the campfire reached him, he should have he must have known that he implicated me in it. You know.
well, it's like I've talked with him about that,
Hmm.
about this, and I don't want to repeat because I don't remember exactly what he told me. But Genki, when he find out about the Pavana thing, he was disgusted.
Yes, he said as
Genki
much in the stream.
separated himself from Thomas like in April,
Yes.
but like better ask him.
Yeah. The thing is, I'm just with Genki. I'm just never sure how much of a real answer I get because sometimes he lies about really irrelevant things just to keep his reputation or his self-image up, which is something that
I
deeply annoys
understand
me
you.
with Genki.
I understand you perfectly. So just the best way that you're gonna be free of him is to expose his shit to the light. That's the only way that we beat him.
Well, thank you. I hope that the person that you have in mind is hearing this, and I appreciate the sentiment.